vibrational energy, the essence of what you are, the energy that you want to be using every day to be creating your own beautiful life, rebuilding your body, reconstructing everything wonderful for you. Pendulums suck that. They feed on it. Do you ever feel like something's just sucking the energy right out of you? Just soul-sucking energy, just... This is why. Pendulums. You're probably thinking, what the heck is a pendulum? A pendulum is an energetic entity that thrives on sucking the energy from you. Your emotional energy, your spiritual energy, your vibrational energy, the essence of what you are. The energy that you want to be using every day to be creating your own beautiful life, rebuilding your body, reconstructing everything wonderful for you. Pendulums suck that. They feed on it. And so, what the heck is a pendulum? Well, anything that divides people creates a pendulum. So, if we've got politics, for example, politics is designed to divide people, left and right, blue or red. And, you know, it really doesn't matter because left and right switches all the time. It's a farce. It's a farce that is created to divide and conquer. And what I mean by conquer, I don't just mean like take over your land. I mean conquer you as a spiritual being. It is designed to take your energy. So when your eyes are glued to TV, newspaper, or even chatting with your neighbor, and you're talking about politics, your energy is probably heightened. You're probably like, either yay or nay. It doesn't matter which one. Pendulums are feeding on your energy. They love it when you feel strongly about something. They love it when you're just like, you're hating on it or you're cheering it on. Either way, you have a lot of emotional investing into this. You have a lot of energetic investment in this. You are giving it. You are feeding it this energy. So what's another one? Religion. And don't get me wrong, I'm a very spiritually, all for spiritualism person. Religion was divided and taken over by politics a long, long time ago. And when religion, like for example, Roman Catholic, when as soon as politics get involved in anything, and they're in everything, it's just designed to divide you. There used to be only one faith, and there still is only one faith. But all the stories, all the narratives, everything got divided up to confuse everybody, dished out in little trays to everybody, and be like, well, here's your portion of religion, here's your portion of religion, here's your portion of religion. Take this information that is so scattered and not put together and go start your own little following. And then everybody adds in their own little tidbits of what they want under the guise of, oh no, this is what God wants. So all these religions are just a bunch of man-infiltrated political agendas going around under the guise of God, telling people what to believe is right and wrong, dividing people so that you're yay or nay, but either way, your energy is divided and it is amplified because you feel strongly about it, and therefore the pendulums can feed on your energy. Celebrity news. Celebrity news is another one. Oh man, celebrity news really gets people going. Everybody just loves to glue to the TV like that. And that's a different kind of pendulum. You know, it's the kind that you can almost use it in your favor if you're on the receiving end of those kinds of things. But where your attention goes, your energy flows. That is a pretty common saying that we're hearing these days. We know this. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. What you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're reading, your energy flows. It flows the pendulums. So how do you escape the pendulum? How do you escape these kinds of things? Especially when there's so much angry stuff on the news, watching the TV, and you think you have to get angry about something, think again. And we've touched on this before with the whole condemnation thing, but the pendulum side of everything is finding that inner peace or having a reaction that doesn't fit. You know, seeing through the facade that is being presented to you, zooming out and seeing the bigger picture of what's really trying to be done. The manipulation, the psyop that is this whole big orchestrated event just to get your attention and your energy. That's all it is. You know, in the Matrix, when everybody's kind of plugged in and they're feeding on everybody's energy, they're basically a battery. That's essentially what's happening, except they don't need any like cords and plugs into your head. I mean, they do, but they're energetic. They're energetic connections that get opened. Every time you strongly agree with something or strongly disagree with something, a pendulum is created. Every time. And the only way to escape that is to feel a little bit of indifference or just inner peace. I'm not saying you have to not care when bad things happen to people, but when you put yourself into that position of empathy and you really take it on and feel it, you're taking on more than just, oh, I'm feeling for them. It's like, yeah, you are, but you're inviting that and you're giving your energy. You're inviting those things into your life and you're giving your energy to the entities that create these scenarios. That's why pendulums, oh, they love the news. Love the news. They can broadcast every horrific accident, crazy thing. They can incite riots, and they have. With the Black Lives Matter movement, when they aired the death of George Floyd on TV, and that cop knew exactly what he was doing. Come on, that was an orchestrated event. They used that event to incite that riot. If nothing else, let that be a lesson and a wake-up call so he does not die in vain. That these types of things are used against us to incite riots, to incite emotion. Nobody goes into the middle of the street or on the side of the street and right in front of cameras pointed right at you, staring into that screen, knowing exactly what he was doing. It's disgusting. He knew what he was doing. That was not an accident. That was for a much larger orchestrated event, and it worked. George Floyd, his death is a wake-up call for us all to notice what the control is through the news media. He did not die in vain. This is a wake-up call. What you are being shown on the TV is made to divide you and conquer you. It doesn't matter what side you think you're on. It is made to take your energy, your creative force, your creative energy. If you want to help the world and help your fellow man, I don't care what race, what religion, what color anybody is. We are all one consciousness. That is it. And if you want to be peace, be peaceful. Share love. Everything that you're being shown on scrolling on any platform that is about how awful this group of people is and how terrible this group of people is, it's all orchestrated to create pendulums to suck your energy. That's it. You can go into any country and take videos of certain parts of the area that is just terrible, just awful and disgusting, and then show that to other parts of the world, and then people are like, oh no, that's how they are? That's how they are there? Oh no, we don't like that. Oh, that's terrible. Don't let them come over here. And it's like, come on. You can find terrible things about anybody. The fact is, you've got to stop judging everyone. When it comes to your energy, guard it. Choose where you send it. Choose where you give your attention. find that inner peace and that love for your fellow man, fellow mankind. And women, yes, women is part of mankind. Don't get all up on me about just saying mankind. It's mankind, women, woman. Man is just short for woman. I don't know. What I'm saying is you need to protect your energy. Falling for the pendulums is easy. And it can be created in any moment during your day. All kinds of things can come at you, creating pendulums. All it wants to do is divide, incite emotion. Emotion is very powerful. Anger is very powerful. Joy is very powerful. It all is. But this is the energy to divide you and take that energy. So beware, take care, love yourself, love your neighbors, be kind to one another. We are all one consciousness. Do not fall for the things that mean to incite violence and riots around the world, because they will try. They will try to bring all kinds of religious divide, political divide, race divide, sex divide, everything. Do not trust them. Do not watch them. Do not give them the time of day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.